Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you with some amazing reprints, and I really do mean that. The long-awaited Baron is getting reprinted. I thought we had a little more time, but I honestly didn't think that Konami was going to pump out another Legendary Duelist, seeing that they literally have nothing to put in there besides Baron for the most part. So I'm kind of glad they're trashing that and putting Barons in this new side set called Maze of Memories. Now, first of all, this pack looks absolutely astonishing. But before I go over all of what we have, because not just these 4 cards, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you're buying any cards on TCG Player or anything on TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members as well. And we're going to get right into this. So we got the Legendary Sword Master Black Lesser Soldier. Now, this is a very fun ritual, believe it or not. And I've wanted this to come out to the TCG for quite some time, which is funny because usually I'd be hyped up for something like Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which also looks amazing, by the way. If we get this in a secret rare, it's going to look gorgeous. But something, I don't know, I've been more on a ritual spree lately, so I've just been thinking about this card. He looks awesome. If this set, I can't wait to see if they have CRs. That would be absolutely amazing because I would love to get a CR copy of this guy. Probably not day one, because I can tell that people are going to sleep on it eventually down the road. But maybe a CR Baron or some new rarity of Baron as well. That would be really, really cool. But what's awesome about the Baron reprint is, while you can play Sword Soul without Baron, and I will always say that, obviously the optimal build is with Baron. And Sword Soul is very cheap right now besides Baron. I mean, you could probably get the Sword Soul package for 30, 40 bucks, maybe not even, right? And then your Baron's going to cost you 100, 105, right? So it's not like 110 for a deck core is bad per se, but the fact that the 90% of the value, 85% maybe, is in one card, that kind of upsets players. You know, a lot of players like when values kind of spread out. So, Baron here, very, very good reprint. I mean, this could sell a set alone. You got the Duel Academy, which is kind of cool. I don't care about GX, but even I have to admit this is a cool card. I don't know what it does or anything. I haven't even heard of this card, unlike Legendary Sword Master, Black Lesser Soldier, and Excel Synchro. But, hey, people are happy about that, right? Then, we have some other stuff. We have Teardrop the Rika Queen here, right? Great reprint. Secret Slayers was one of the best deck building sets that we've gotten in a very long time. In fact, some people will actually say it's in a top 5, and I can't really disagree. I mean, all the archetypes were meta relevant at one point, and could be meta relevant in the future. And people still, I think Rika got a top recently too, even in a tier 0 format. So that's how it says a lot about the deck. We got Crusadia Avermax. This card got reprinted last. It has one reprint in 2019, and those ultras are 10 plus. And it's probably getting another reprint, which this rank 4 is actually really, really good. The one issue I kind of have, with the game personally is that we're always switching out a rank 4 that's a little better than the previous one as the most optimal rank 4 to play. For example, Access, all that. Well, Crusadia Avermax, I mean, this card's astonishing even to this day as a rank 4. Then you have Wind Up Kitten, and what makes me really happy about these last two is that Konami finally is reprinting decade-old cards that are, and I don't care what people say, these both are 10 out of 10 reprint, because number one, I don't think Wind-Ups, besides like in Battle Pack, and they like reprinted the really bad commons, have gotten reprints in 10 over the last 10 years. Wind Up Kitten being played in Sprite, they know this, they're giving us a Wind Up Kitten. That is amazing. Right? It's actually really nice too because it makes windups a little cheaper to, you know, build. Maybe because there's windup king, we'll find some other windup cards. Oh wow, it's amazing. They have a little pun here. I just noticed here. I mean, it is amazing. You know what? If they put this on some boo-boo set, I would be tearing it apart. But already the set is fire. So you know what? Have your pun. As long as you don't change any of the archetypes like the Sky Brigade to Fur Hire. I mean, that was lame, Konami, man. But Konami being lames, I mean, we saw the ban list, right? But Wind Up King here, ultra rare, very, very nice to see. Maybe we could get, you know, I'm going to be on Copium, but we might get Carrier next list. I mean, the fact that we're getting this, we got this set announced the day after, and they didn't give us Carrier. I mean, this would have been a great thing. We get Carrier back, then they announce the Wind Up King reprint, and then we could see Wind Ups in this set. That'd be awesome. But, you know, fuck us. Spellbook of Fate here. This card is I believe this card's still at 1. I don't remember what this card is at, honestly. I think it's still at 1. But this card has had a solo reprint in Abyss Rising, one of my favorite sets, and has not gotten a reprint to this day. I actually got a first edition ulti recently. I'm really glad I didn't pick up the Ultra. But very good reprint because a lot of people actually want to play Spellbook Runic, and the most expensive card, to my knowledge, in the Spellbook package would be Spellbook of Fate. This card's been bought out multiple times. This is also used in Dragon Ruler format as well, right? So I understand why this card was always like a $15, $20 plus Ultra, even when it's seeing little to no play, if not more. So, like, 10 out of 10 reprints. The Rika Queen is really good to see as well. Then we have some other cards that people are kind of piecing together. So we have Red Eye Soul here, and I'm going to read these cards as well because some people don't know what these cards do, aka me. So this card becomes Red Eye's Black Dragon while in the field in the graveyard. If your plus special summons a monster except during the damage step, you can summon this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon a Red Eye's monster from your hand or deck except for Soul. And you can only use this effect of Red Eyes once per turn. Quick effect, you can target 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon in your monster zone, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. So that's not bad because what you could do is you can just do burn damage for game if you need to, and then it's from hand or field to the graveyard. You could send it. So what you could do is you could special summon it out, do some burn damage on turn 1, and then you could send it to special when your opponent summons something. And you know, if your opponent decides to gamma, that's cool too, right? This looks like a really good Red Eyes card, actually. If people play Red Eyes, please let me know in the comment section below, because, hey, decent burn is one thing. I know that's not enough to play the card, but hey, a special from deck, not too bad. And then let's see what we got. We got Firewall, Dragon, Dark Fluid, Neo, Tempest, Teal. Okay, this is just... This whole card just looks like a blob. Anyway, 3 Cyberse monsters here. Negate any opponent's monster effect activate during the battle phase. And then quick effect, you can summon 1 Cyberse monster from your hand or extra deck to the graveyard. Extra deck is very important here. And if you do, this card is treated as a sent monster's attribute. Also gains 2500 attack. You can only use this effect to Firewall, Dragon, Dark Fluid, Tempest, whatever, once per turn. And this card can make a number of attacks on monsters each battle phase up to the number of its attributes. So, okay. So it probably gets like 2 attacks or something. It becomes 55. I'll be honest with you guys, for Link 5, this doesn't seem that great, if I had to say. The Great Soul here, it's a trap card. If a Dragon Synchro monster is on the field, and this could be trap tricked, which is nice, special summon up to 2 Resonator monsters and or level 1 Dragon monsters from your deck. So it's kind of generic there. When a monster effect is activated while you control a level 10 or higher Dark Synchro monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, 1 Synchro monster you control against 2,000. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. The banish effect, I thought it was going to be a negate. I really, like, the way it was climbing up, but, I mean, hey, you get to, let's go. If you get a Dragon Synchro monster on the field, it's a special too, but you have to set it. And I mean, I don't know. Someone's gonna have to tell me if that's good or not. If it was not a trap, maybe I would have thought it'd be a lot better. Then we have Battle Royale mode joining. You activate this card by targeting an effect monster on the field. The first 2 times that monster will be destroyed by battle each turn is not destroyed. So this really protects something of yours. It seems like if it is not destroyed. When that monster's, if it is not destroyed. When that monster is destroyed by battle, the player that destroyed it gains 2,000 LP. Okay. If this turn's player's opponent takes battle or effect damage, activate this effect, they can apply the following effects. Special summon a level 4 lower monster from your hand or deck. If you do, lose 2,000 life points. Now, that's a bit of a weird card. You know, when these cards come out, I do hope that they kind of make the text a little simpler or give it, like, some more problem-solving card text. Because... like, this one was just a jumble to read. But, I mean, these cards do look cool. And they are unique, at least. And I bet I bet a lot of people are going to like the Fluid Dragon. A lot of people are going to like the Red Eye Soul. Red Eye Soul is my favorite card that I've read so far. The Great Soul looks kind of cool. Some people are really going to want the Battle Royale modes. Just from all these cards from the artwork alone. We're also getting, by the way, one more reprint that I want to save for the end. We are also getting Guardian Chimera. Now, I like to save this for the end because some people will like quit the video in the first 3-4 minutes. And if you got this far in the video, let me know what did you eat from McDonald's last time? Nah, you don't have to let me know shit. Guardian Chimera here for the last reprint here. Really, really good. I'm not surprised. Some people might be surprised at getting reprinted, but the second I saw Sword Soul Sinister Sovereign reprinted in Mavens, Battles of Chaos is up for any reprints because if they'll reprint one card, they will reprint all the cards from that set, which is very early. That meaning that I think that Konami is going to be very, very different with the tins this year because usually they don't reprint any of the core sets. Their first reprint is usually in the mega tins, right? And that's been kind of the Konami staple for a long time now. And I think they're going to be moving somewhat away from that, which is something I absolutely love because I think it's nice when Megatins are just a reprint set in general, right? They get some stuff, they miss some stuff, you know, it adds to the fun, and, you know, we get some old but gold cards getting reprinted. I mean, is what it is. But yeah, Guardian Chimera here as a reprint here. Very, very good card to have reprinted. I bet some branded players are really going to like this because I know branded could play a copy of this. Very good card overall. Would have been absolutely busted if this was a Super Poly target. And I remember when this card first came out, I kept thinking you could use Super Poly with this. But, you know, it can only be fused up with materials from your hand and or field, which is very, very good to say because now you can abuse it with your deck. And you cannot Super Poly this because if you could Super Poly this, that would be absolutely busted. Let's keep it a buck here, right? It would be a must. Super Poly would be must of, right? So very glad to see this card getting reprinted. This set is definitely the bee's knees. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. But let me know in the comment section below what your favorite reprint was from this set.